You know, a lot of you guys would think, why would you want to do a false bottom and a tour pack for your sound system? Like, what's the point of it? Well, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a big lowrider guy, and I'm a big sound system guy as well. You can ask Hollywood and China Doll, who I was just riding with the other day. You can hear my music about a mile away, if not more. So I like my bikes to look cool. I like them to look nice, but I also like my stuff to be functional as well. And I am a biker, a real biker, mind you. That means I'm cheap. That means I don't like spending a lot of money on anything. So I'm always trying to figure out what's the best way to make my shit look good, but not break the bank. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking it to no shop and having some guy charge me 10 G's to do two 6.5s, two 8-inch subs, a couple of horns, and a false bottom in my tour pack. Not happening. I'd like to do all myself. So that being said, we're gonna do a false bottom in my tour pack, which by the way, I can pull out anytime too, so I'm still gonna have my room if I need it. But for them days when I wanna cruise around, open my tour pack, maybe at a bike show, or when I'm out and about with the homies and I just wanna show it off, I can always have that false bottom in there to make it look nice and clean. You won't see no wiring. It'll look like an old lowrider trunk. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take a little trip to Joann Fabrics or Walmart, either or, and we're gonna get some fabric, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it very cheaply, easily, and it's gonna look badass. Let's go. I gotta be honest with you guys, feel a little weird walking into Joann Fabrics. See how this goes. Oh boy, I can see this is gonna take a while. Yeesh. You know, I always feel weird when I walk into Joann Fabrics. I just get this creeper vibe. Only, I think everybody thinks I'm the creeper. Well, I decided to come to Walmart because they're a lot cheaper, and there was just nothing that I was even interested in at Joann Fabrics. So, let's go take a look. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of digging this black and red bandana print, but it's got the white in it too, which just makes it super bright. I really want black and red, but we can't find that today. These colors aren't exactly the colors I really want to have in my tour pack, so I think we're gonna go with something different. So those of you that know me know that I love lowrider stuff. I grew up in a lowrider life. I've had a lowrider before, and I really miss it. So I think we're gonna go with the good old red velour, or whatever you call this stuff, crushed velour, and we're gonna do a lowrider themed tour pack. So, yep, let's go ahead and buy it. All right, so what I did is I took a piece of basically plastic cardboard, is what it is. It's actually just an old sign that a brother of mine gave me, and I traced it out and cut it exactly the same size as the tour pack. But now I have to do some trimming so that I can get it inside and press it in. And then once I get that fitment right, what I'm going to do is take my amp out, cut it a perfect square in it for the amp. So that way there, when I push this down, the amp comes up and it'll sink in, and it'll be a false bottom, just like we used to do with the old sound systems in our lowriders. So let's go ahead and trim this out a little bit and see if we can't get the fitment right. Alright, I think I got it trimmed out pretty good. About the way I want it. I want it to fit in there kind of snug. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my amp out, measure the holes, and then cut out where my amp is going to be. And then I'm going to shave these edges and make them look a little neater so that way there it doesn't tear the fabric. And then we'll begin the process of putting the fabric on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure. See, this is rounded. As you can see, it's rounded. So you want to pick about right in the middle. I mean, I could measure it all out and all that, but I'm going to pick about the middle, which is just shy of 1.5 inches. Alright, now that I've got it all cut out, let's see if it will fit right. Oh yeah, that's gonna look real nice. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some 320 sandpaper, sand these edges down, smooth them out, get all this plastic stuff off of it, so it's nice and smooth and it won't affect anything. So we're gonna go ahead and just clean these edges up real nice. So I happen to have this foam padding left over that I saved for this project, and this is the padding that came with my Admin Black tour pack, shop tour pack. They had this on there to protect the paint. So I'm going to go ahead and use this foam padding, which is just perfectly thick enough, not even 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch maybe. And I'm going to cut this out to go on there. So that way there's a little padding, it's not just cardboard, you know what I'm saying? You want to put some padding behind it. So I'm going to cut this out, get it all drawn up and stuff, and get it cut out. And then I'll show you how to put it on. So now that I have this cut out and ready to go, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some 3M General Trim adhesive, which works on cloth, works on rubber, works on pretty much anything. And I'm going to spray that on so that I can glue it on, and then we'll let this dry. So you want to spray some of this on. You're not going to need a ton of it. Make sure it's nice and flat and even. Okay, now that I've let the glue dry and the foam is ready, I am going to now start wrapping it. So I haven't decided exactly how I want to wrap it yet. I'm not sure if I want to glue all of this and lay it down, or do I want it to be kind of fluffy looking and just glue around the edges. So I really think I'm going to do it around the edges. I just think it'll look a little better. So let me go ahead and unfold this and cut it so it's shaped up, ready to go. And then I'll show you guys how I end up doing it. Alright guys, so I think what I've decided to do is I'm going to glue one side at a time. I'm going to put the glue on this side on the bottom and just wrap this and fold it over and then let that dry so that I can pull this over tighter and then do the other side. Remember guys, this is my first time doing it as well, so we're learning together. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it'll work a lot better that way. That way there, all my edges are done and everything will look right. So that's what we're going to do, so let's get to it. What's good everybody? I hope you enjoyed this video and this how-to video. As always, like, share, comment. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notify. I'm gonna start doing how-to videos as much as I possibly can, and until then, you already know the drill. Keep it real and keep it 100. I'll holla at y'all, man. Peace.